Oh, I absolutely loved it. Atletico getting out-athleted. Oh, absolutely amazing. Manchester City are through to the semi-finals of the Champions League yet again, and we shithoused our way there. And it is sweet, it's brilliant, it's wonderful, and in your little face, Simeone, and all those players have been cheating their way through games for so long. You got a taste of your own medicine tonight, and guess what? It doesn't taste very good, does it? For me, though, it tastes absolutely sweet. City, of course, through now 1-0 in aggregate after drawing 0-0 away. Delightful stuff, delightful stuff. And it was crazy at the game, and it was absolutely crazy. Don't forget as well, please do download OneFootball right now in the link in the description. It's a fantastic app, I promise you. Download it by clicking the link in the description or scanning that QR code next to my face. I'm on Cloud9 right now, so help put a bigger smile on my face by doing that. It's the best place for all your City stats and information, and of course, all the breaking news and all the transfer gossip. And of course, you can go look at Atletico stats if you want to, but it doesn't matter because they're no longer in the Champions League. Go and dwell on it. Download OneFootball, help support the channel, it's wonderful. But this is yet another big step from this ever impressive Manchester City side. Of course people will doubt them, of course they will say that City have got no bottle, but it doesn't matter. This City side are very serious in the Champions League these days, and time and time again over the past couple of years they do prove it. People were saying with half an hour left that City had bottled this game. Guess what? They went into war, they stood up like man for man, and they got into battle, and they counted, and they showed themselves. And that is all you can do in a game like this. It's not possible to play every single game at your very best. It's not possible to be brilliant all the time. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you just got to battle. Sometimes you just got to be the tougher fighter in a scrap. And that's what City were. You've got to ride through the storm. You've got to be brave. You've got to show personality, charisma, determination in the face of a lack of belief. Because sometimes what can happen, your football can go, so all you've got is this here and this here. And that's what Man City had tonight. They had the drive and the focus, and they had, of course, the heart and the spirit. And I'm buzzing. I'm really buzzing. Once again, this club is getting further in this competition. We're starting to beat the best teams. We're starting to show that we belong at this level. We do belong at this level, of course, you know that. But you can't really question the commitment of this side anymore, or the desire, or the experience. We've come through in recent seasons, big games away at the Bernabeu, big tie against Dortmund, big games against PSG. Now, of course, another scrap away at Atletico, as tough as it can get on a night like this, when the fans are up for it for them, and Simeone's got into his own players' heads. These are tough games that absolutely can define a season, and you've only got to look at the reaction to the players at full time. They dropped to their knees. They were hugging each other in congratulations because they know just how big it is. We've now booked a semi-final yet again, away at Real Madrid, and at home, of course, to Real Madrid in the semi-finals, which is a very good chance to get to the Champions League final. They're a fantastic team, but I do trust us to hopefully get the better of them. Either way, tonight, that was another big step for this team in that building of self-belief that we belong in this tournament and we are one of the best sides in Europe. We know we are, but you have to build experience in this competition, and that's what this City side have been doing. It wasn't beautiful. It was a battle. It really was. And we didn't play well. And ultimately, I do not really care. Just get the results, get the job done, worry about the performance later. I just realised how scruffy I look on camera. I'm sorry. I'm incredibly jet-lagged post-South Korea. I've been in Seoul in South Korea for a week. Just got back yesterday and I'm knackered still. But that has given me a little bit of energy and a little bit of life. Watching Simeone get a taste of his own medicine is fantastic. I've got to say once again, by the way, 𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼, what a little cameo that was. It's almost like actually 𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 know a good player. It's almost like, you know, give a player a little bit of time, let them adapt to the squad, and they will show their quality eventually. 𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 is and always has been a very good footballer, and he's showing his value right now. Now he's adapted, now he's had a good game and settled into this team. He's showing just how useful he can be. He's a fantastic footballer, a leader, a battler, a warrior, a calm head amongst the craziest of storms. I'm delighted that he's getting the recognition that he deserves at the moment. He's likely going to start as well in the semi-finals, and he would have deserved that. He would have deserved that. Fantastic cameo and a fantastic player. You can see why Bournemouth fans essentially see him as their best ever player for the club. A quality player playing well on the highest stages. And what I also give John Stones a big round of applause. A guy that 2 years ago Could have been on his way out of the club. Genuinely could have been. But he turned things around wonderfully. City did look at selling him a couple of years ago. And look at him now. Tonight he was imperious, man. John Stones, just immense. The amount of blocks he made, the physicality. Of course, João Felix is going to turn you 1 point because João Felix is João Felix. But the focus and the determination to get back each time. Johnny Boulders, man. Like the biggest balls in the pitch, as Guardiola used to say. And I love the fact that he's become this physical, domineering, powerful centre-back. And has learned from all the great centre-backs he's played alongside. And he's focused and he's brilliant. And I love it. I love John Stones. I love how good he's been. And tonight, that was a battle. But you need your fighters. And he stood up to be counted. So did Rodri, in my opinion, personally. He was physical. He was tough. Technically, we weren't good tonight. We weren't good. I can't sit here and pretend that we played well. First half, it was all right. Second half, we didn't play well. We couldn't keep the ball. So this was all about determination, grit in the final, in our third. And that's what we had enough of. We didn't keep the ball well. But when it came to defending, we did that bit pretty excellently. Of course, the best way to defend is keep the ball. But still, if that doesn't work, work hard. You know, as they say, they often say, talent beats, what is it? I've forgotten. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work. Of course, Man City have talent, they worked hard, but generally, if you do work hard, you've always got a chance, and that's what this City side showed. Of course, as well, we could have been a bit better. I mean, De Bruyne, it looks like he might have an injury. That is really scary. We don't know the extent of it. It could be a precaution. He was sat there with ice on his ankles. Kyle Walker looks like he could be injured too. He went off after rolling his ankle quite nastily. And now João Cancelo is also suspended for the semi-final. I think it's just a one-game suspension, which is a massive blow. Like the whole we won but at what cost kind of thing there. 3 key players potentially out. I don't know how much they'll all be out for. Like it could be that Walker and De Bruyne are fine. You never know. Could be just rest them for 3 or 4 days and they'll be all right. It's worrying. Liverpool, of course, on the horizon and Saturday. But we'll just have to see how we get on. All I know is that tonight, Man City have got the big... they got through. We got through, and I'm very happy about that. I was a little bit concerned that we couldn't keep our composure, but yeah, I don't know. You have to see. I'm just reading right now, by the way, as I go live, that 8 police officers went sprinting down a tunnel at the end of the game. Jack Grealish, apparently, once again... getting battered or attempted to get battered by Atletico. They absolutely hate him. I don't know why. But once again, he just triggers him constantly like that and like that and like that. Overall, individually, I don't think Walker was fine. He was fine until his injury. Cancelo, he was so-so tonight. Ederson with a big save, a couple of big saves actually. Last minute, of course, Ederson saving us. Thought the centre-backs were good, solid when they needed to be. Rodri wasn't great in possession, but physically he was tough. Bernardo was playing in a weird mixture of left wing, false 9, right wing, attacking midfield, and then defensive midfield eventually. And I don't think he had a great game, but he was largely okay. Gundogan too also had our best chance of the night. Both had our best chances, 1-on-1 and hitting the post. I don't think he had a great game either. Neither did Kevin De Bruyne actually. And I think Phil Foden as well. Understandably had a relatively quiet game. I'm surprised he lasted the full 90 minutes actually, but I did enjoy him from the sidelines in the most mank fashion ever, just laughing as they lost their heads, just like, what you doing, mate? Come on. What you doing, you dumb bastard? I love Phil Foden, he didn't say that, that's my translation, just laughing, like, nah man, just being full on mank and absolutely loving it. I think he didn't play well, but I'm going to put that down to the fact that he had a bandaged head after, who was it? I can't even remember. Was it Philippe or something? He just essentially went right through him aggressively and probably should have got at least a yellow card, but nothing. If you're wearing a bandage and you had a bang to the back of your head, you're probably not going to beat your sharpest best because you're going to be a bit tentative, and that's what happened. I don't think Mars had a good game either, and I don't think most of our forwards did. I think that's just how it is sometimes. But once again, it sort of doesn't matter, man. I'm buzzing about the semi-final. Of course, it's a frustration given the context and the players that are out and the performance wasn't great, but once again we've done it, and watching the fans celebrate in front of the players celebrate in front of our travelling fans is great. It's a tough time, and so far we've gone through Atletico, won, had a good performance against Liverpool and got through against Atletico again. So far it's relatively 3 out of 3 in terms of decent results. Well, 2 results have been great, 1 was good, so Atletico fine. We've got 1 more left in this run of horrible games. Hopefully we can get something at the weekend, but either way I'm fucking buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. It was a horrible, nervy game of football, but in the last 10 minutes it descended into utter chaos. So they are horrible, nasty, aggressive, little spiteful team, and they got what they deserved tonight. I love that they lost their heads. I love that they couldn't handle it, and I love that we had the balls and the physicality and the power and the bravery to stand up to them and give it back to them and play them at their own game, because sometimes you just got to do that. It's fun stuff, man. A disgusting set of players. Really are a disgusting set of players. And Savage, man. Savage. I think Grealish, by the way, I think you see him just call Savage the C word. You don't know if he said that, but I absolutely love it. Guys, thank you for watching this. Sorry my videos have been so sparse. I've been travelling constantly. All that will come available soon on the internet. You'll see why. I can't really talk about it, but I've been doing some film in different countries. It's been great stuff. I wanted to do watch along, but I watched the game in bed. I've not even showered today. Look at the state of me. I'm an absolute mess. I'm just so jet lagged. I'm so tired. But this game has sparked me up a little bit. Wonderful stuff. I'm looking at a picture here of Phil Foden laughing at Diego Simeone leaving his head. I love it. I absolutely love it. You're all awesome. You're wonderful. Tomorrow I'll do a big live chat about it, hopefully. For now, though, like, comment, subscribe. City are through to the semi-finals. Come on. I'm buzzing. Absolutely delighted and knackered. Like, comment, subscribe. Come on, City.